Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to a new video of me, Fuzzball40. If you are new around here, subscribe down below, click the like button, all that good stuff. It's massively appreciated. Thank you for 2.7k on YouTube. It's brilliant. I'm so thankful. As you guys know, I do most of my stuff over on Twitch. That's where I stream. I give you guys videos here, and a lot of the time you guys from YouTube come over to Twitch and watch me do it live. I think it's a more effective way of teaching you guys how to trade because I can answer your questions directly. So if you want to get involved, come and click the link down below. Watch me on Twitch. My Twitch subscribers over there, they pay £4.99 a month. They get access to my trading guides, which is a weekly trading guide to tell you what to do throughout the week, which gets updated periodically throughout the week as anything changes. They also get literally all the silver flipping guides that obviously you guys know I love silver flipping and silver investing. That's how I trade. All of the guides are over there, so every sort of flipping filter you could possibly want is on there. And we're also about to launch the Thursday flipping filter. Basically what it is it's a spreadsheet whereby we're going to tell you guys the prices that they've been selling for throughout the week, of sort of an average price, and the main thing with the price they're selling for as of Thursday. It will then tell you guys the maximum price to buy them for to guarantee you profit. I obviously know the prices in my head. It makes me 1 million coins a week over there. It can make you guys a similar amount. I've got guys over there who've been doing it for a month now, making $250,000 a week easily. So if you guys want to get involved, it's $4.99 for a subscription over there. Or it's free. If you've got Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime subscription anyway. Come and use it on me and we'll help you guys learn. But if you guys haven't seen the video from yesterday, I'd recommend going back and watching it. It basically is your questions answered about silver trading and how you best effectively trade with silvers. This video is going to show you the filters because I've got loads of filters split around videos. Now I can't give you all the filters because obviously all my Twitch subscribers get every single filter. There's 300 to 400 of them. But I can give you the ones that I've made open source and told everyone about. People know about them in this video. This account is my 0 to 1 million account. And what I've been doing, I've done 2 or 3 episodes on it so far. It's trading with sort of investments that I've been buying at the time. And silver cars, and showing you guys the silver cars that I've been buying. We've done 115k in literally about 2.5 hours of trading over the course of those 2 or 3. I think it's 3 videos now. I don't trade massively on this account. It's to show you guys you don't need to make coins. But let me just relist those guys up again. But yeah, essentially this is the account's gone. So 0 to 1 million will return. I've just been massively busy with all the stuff getting ready for you guys on Twitch, all the sort of trading guides and stuff like that. So that will return. But what you need to remember with League SBCs is demand stays the same. It will always be the people that want to do League SBC packs will do League SBC packs. The only time that changes is during promos when people want to do even more packs because they want to try and pack one of the promo cards that are in there. At the moment, we've got Future Stars, a massively hyped promo. It always is. Last year it was mentally hyped. It's hyped again this year. The team's very good. But this has meant that the silver market is extremely high. This is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a bad thing because it means that you're probably having to buy higher than you would normally to make profit. But also, the people that are silly enough to list low, you're seeing big profit on. This morning on my main account, I picked up 2 Brescia defenders for 1,000 coins each. I sold them to 10,000 coins. And this is why I say, in my opinion, silver is the most effective way to trade. Because let's say I've got an icon for 330,000 coins, right? I then go and sell that icon for 360,000 coins. I make myself 15k profit overnight, maybe within a day. With silvers, you can flip them straight away for instant profit. And even when you're not doing that, if I go and put, I don't know, 500k into 2 icons, I make myself 30k, 40k, 50k even overnight. If I put that same 500k into silvers, I can guarantee I'll make at least 1 million back in total. I'll usually double my coins easily. But I want to show you guys some of the teams and some of the filters you guys can be using now completely free, so you guys are able to start doing this. And explain to you what's the difference at the moment compared to normal. So we'll start with Sheffield United because we're on it. Their cams at the moment are selling for about, there's one for 5.8 there to be fair, 6,000. I'd say the average is about 6.5 at the moment. Normally this guy's about 4.5 to 5k, but because people are taking lots of silvers off the market, it means that the silvers are becoming rarer to get hold of, so the price goes up. Obviously, more demand, less supply equals prices go up. It's the same for any sort of economics in the world. So that's what it is. A lot of people are saying to me that because people will be opening silver packs up for this promo, which not many people are doing, because people are opening silver packs up for this promo, they drop off in price. I knew it wouldn't be the case. I knew that demand would outweigh supply. It always does. But centre mids are a similar sort of price for Sheffield United. And what you want to be doing is on Thursday, these guys will drop to maybe 4k. You pick them up, hold them, and then reflip them next day after when they're up in price, okay? You want to be flipping them in that way. At the moment, what you want to be doing is just looking for them on the market and seeing if there's any underneath. So say, for example, there was one here for 6,000. I'd buy it, list it for 6.8. It would sell. It just would. That's how silvers work, basically. But centre mids, cams are very good for them. And so centre backs, they're very, very high at the moment. I think even that, yeah, that's about right. This morning, these guys were sat at like 10k. They're about 8k at the moment. The guide, I'll show you actually, guys. This is the filter at the moment. I'm keeping an eye on the guide as it stands. But this is the guide that you guys will get. You'll have it for Thursdays. It will tell you the buy price. It will tell you the sell price they've been selling for. And it will be updated on the day that it needs to be done. Basically, the day we decide it's going to be Thursday, basically. You guys will be able to use this while you're trading throughout the whole 24 hours. And it will be brilliant for you. But yeah, so 8,000 on those. Again, if 7,000, I pick him up and buy him and flip straight away. The only time you want to hold is after 6 o'clock. If we get silver supply and you see these prices go down, you see him hit sort of 5, 6k, buy, hold, wait literally 12 hours. Next morning list, you'll make 1,000 coins, 2,000 coins profit back at minimum on those cards. But Sheffield United, that's the one for Sheffield United. Norwich have got centre-backs. Do not use their full-backs. I say this all the time. They're 6,000 at the moment. Again, 5,000 there. I pick one up. Maybe even 5.3, 5.4. You make profit either way. Their CDMs are the same. They were up earlier on, but I think they've come back down again. Yeah, they have come back down again. This is all the CDMs they have for 5,000 and below at the moment. And don't be that guy that goes and buys all these guys and goes, oh, they're 5,000. There's a reason they haven't sold yet. People aren't buying them. So just base it upon the price you see right there. So realistically, the price I'm looking at there is 4k. I'd be buying underneath 4k to put back on the market again for around 4k. Centre mids are the same. It's Vrancic and another two guys. Yeah, with these guys here. Tete, ignore him because he's been position changed. Don't need to buy him. But again, realistically, looking at about, I mean, there's 3. Do you know what? I'm going to buy that McLean. Because, yeah, this is the exact thing there. None there for lower than 4.6. I'll put him on for 4.5 right now. I'll make myself something in the region of about, give or take, 500 coins profit. Now, if you can do that with 20 cards, you make yourself 10,000. You can do that. Once you know all the filters, you can do that in the space of about 15 minutes. It's not difficult. But no, centre backs, centre mids are really, really good. And the other ones that I show you guys for the Premier League are Aston Villa. They are left backs. I don't know why I got the long way around there, but I did. They were up this morning, but I think they've come down a little bit since then. They have. So that Neil Taylor there, that's just picked up for 200 coins. To be fair, you could probably pick this one up as well. I probably would, just because they're there. List them back for about 1,700 coins again, give or take. But there you go. This is why I say silvers are so effective. People don't know their value. Someone's listed him for 200 coins. We'll go and list him for 1,700. Easily he'll sell for that without a doubt. We'll go and make ourselves something in the region of about, of these two cards here, nearly not far off 2,000 coins for those guys. So Aston Villa left backs, and they're the good ones for the Premier League. There are more. Obviously, my Twitch subscribers get all of them completely in their sort of entirety. But that's one to you guys that you can just be using for now. We then move on into Serie A. And I know a lot of you have seen some of these filters before, but a lot of new guys who started watching the videos haven't seen them. So for me, it was important to show you guys these, and I'll link it on Twitch. You can just go onto Twitch and literally put ! Silvers, and I'll bring this video up for you. Really, really easy. But Brescia are the most expensive on the game, pretty much. The thing to be mindful of them is I see a lot of people wanting to trade with Brescia because they're like, well, Brescia are expensive and I'll trade with them. Just be mindful, your profit's better at the lower end. The lower end of the market, if you put, let's say, 8,000 into one of these and get 1,700 coins back profit, brilliant. That's still great profit. But if you go and pick up, I don't know, let's say 5 Aston Villa players for that same price, 5 Aston Villa left backs for that same price, and you make yourself 500 coins from each, you're making yourself about 2.5k, which is the profits are bigger, the lower end of the market, because the fluctuations are quite big. They can drop really far down. So something to be mindful of for you guys. Their centre backs are about 11k, but they were the only one they were 9. But Chancellor's 11k at the moment. So that's again another really good one to trade with. I've just done right backs, haven't I? We need left backs now. And the left backs, Brescia. These and centre backs are higher than right backs usually as standard. It's a Italian guy and a Brazilian guy. Yeah, so Martello, and then there's a Brazilian one as well. 13,000. I mean, you'll see people listing for 5,000 coins easily. It happens all the time. Then midfielders as well. You can just do silver midfielder here. Just be mindful also, they've got a bronze centre-back as well. People sleep on him a little bit, like I just did, literally right there. But then silver midfielders. So there's a Tremolada now. They were about 10k earlier on, so if he's still the only one that's there, we'll buy him. Because why not? Make about 500 coins off of him. We'll list him for 9.9, he will sell. Don't undercut massively either. Go 100 coins below, you can always relist, it's not the end of the world. But that's easy buck there, it's not difficult. Brescia right there. Cagliari's alright, but we'll give you guys Parma. These guys here fluctuate gigantically. 1 minute they'll be none on the market for anything lower than 7k. Other times they'll be low for 4k. But 7k on them, DeMarco there, anything below sort of around 6k I'd buy. I wouldn't buy any higher than that. And they're right back to Lauri and Jacoponi, the two guys. They're very, very high at the moment. This is what I'm saying with the market at the moment. It's extremely high. So Thursday should be a brilliant day. The prices won't come down as far as they did normally. But if we get a lot of silver supply on Thursday, this could be a 1.5 mil week easily for me. But yeah, so 8.5k on their right backs there. Relatively simplistic. And then the last one I'll show you is another one that everyone sleeps on is Torino. Now they've got 2 goalkeepers. One's bronze, one's silver. They've also got Sirigu. And the reason why this one's good is because Sirigu's an 84 rated card, so he always holds his value. It's similar to Mönchengladbach in Germany. I'll show you that one in a minute. Because you've got an 84 rated keeper, he will always hold that value of being worth about 4,000 coins plus because he's 84 rated, he's fodder. So this means that the other guys that they've got underneath that aren't gold will always be close to that price. They won't get quite as high as him because it'd be pointless. But it means they hold this, and he consistently holds 4,000 Rosati. They've got a bronze one as well, if I'm not mistaken. Doesn't come up as often. But yeah, Torino's really, really good. Moving to the Bundesliga now. Düsseldorf, sorry, is the one I always show you guys. Düsseldorf is very, very good. This morning they were at 4.5k. You need to make sure you put it to silver, like I just didn't. But yeah, they were about 4k this morning. They're literally about 4k still now. They're 4.5, 4k. You want to be buying underneath that, but again, it's a money maker. It's one of the main ones that I trade with. Right backs, you've got Zimmerman and another guy. Zimmer and another guy. Again, 4,000 on those guys. Don't be the guy that just does this, right? Because you see this none below 4,000 there. I can go and buy this one and flip him, but he's been there for 17 minutes. Market's probably a bit mess. I'm going to leave him for now. Don't be the guy that goes and buys them all up because there's none below 5k, because you'll end up getting someone undercut you and it's longs out. Just leave those there as a marker. List this one up at the same price as this one. That's how you make your coins. And left backs, these tend to be slightly cheaper, but recently been a bit more expensive. They've got a silver guy, well, 2 silver guys at 3.8, but they've also got a bronze guy. Siodas is his name, if I'm right. Yeah, so he can go on the market for, I mean, 3k and 3.5k there ain't too bad, but again, if he hasn't sold there, I'm not really interested in the 3k right now. No need. You go CDMs. And I call these sniping filters for you guys. You can snipe these players, of course you can. They're more flipping filters. You just go through and pick them up as you go. 3.8 on Sobotka. He's a CDMs for them. CMs, they've got quite a lot of these. They fluctuate, but they hold their price relatively well. 3.5 to 4.5k is usually where they sit. They're way too high at the moment. Way too high. 4.6 on that Barcock. Again, I'm not going to buy him because I know that's high for him. I'm not going to bother trying to list him for any higher right now. But that's Düsseldorf for you. Mönchengladbach is exactly the same as Torino, except they tend to sit lower. The reason for that is there's 2 silver keepers, so they tend to sit a bit lower than that. Well, they're at 3k at the moment. Yeah, give or take. 2.729. On Thursday flipping, these guys get as low as 850 coins. Think about it, if you can buy 10 of them and list them back for 2.5k, you're making yourself in the region of 15,000 coins. It's not hard. It's easy. I do it every week. And then Paderborn. I love Paderborn, but again, these can be tricky because they're mainly a silver team. In fact, I think they're only a silver team. So their prices really do drop up and climb depending on silver supply. So just be mindful. Learn your prices, learn how they go. But 5,000 coins on him at the moment. Don't touch their fullbacks. They haven't got any fullbacks in their SPC, so you don't need to buy them. You can use them. This CDM is Jazula, his name is. And I think there's another one as well. He is extraordinarily high right now. Way too high. His normal sell price is about 6k, give or take. Means it's good for flipping. If you pick one up cheap, brilliant. But be mindful of that on Thursday when you come to buy on Thursday, that his normal price is about, don't base it on 10k, base it somewhere in the region of like 8k maybe, in case it doesn't bounce back to that level. And then CMs, are they all still really high as well? Yeah, they're all still extraordinarily high. At the moment, they're saying 9.1. Again, their average sell price is about 7k, give or take. And then their strikers for Paderborn are very, very good, as always. This is Mikel and another guy that I think totally not extinct. No, they're just within their price range. They're at about 11k at the moment. Mikel and Guy are the 2 guys that are there. These are your main 2 guys. They make you absolute bank every week. I can pick these guys up for 5k and literally make 5k a card. It's not hard at all. But Mikel's there. And then the final one for this league is Union Berlin. In fact, I won't even show you Union Berlin. It can be iffy at the best of times. Liga Santander. The only one that I'd say right now is really worth it is Granada. They're the only ones I'd say go and buy. They're not as high as the Bundesliga and stuff like that yet, but they are still relatively expensive. But again, their keepers at the moment in and around 3.5 to 4k. Pick them up underneath that, easy. Their right backs, it's a Portuguese guy, it's the usual guy that I trade with. It's Goncalo Tavares. The Spanish guy, for some reason, I just never see him. I never ever see him get listed low. It's always Tavares. I think it's something to do with pack weight, but he's the main one that I see that pops up regularly and I trade with. And then left backs here, I sell these guys for about 2.1, 2.2. Again, they're high at the moment. This is why I wouldn't pick any of these guys up that are under the 3k. You probably could here use him as a marker. List these all up for 2.8, 2.9. Probably make some sales. It probably would be difficult, but it's not what I'm about. It's not how I do it. CDMs. These guys will drop off massively tomorrow, but again, 3.5 to 4k on them. And then CMs. Why is it doing that? Here we go. Again, 3.5 to 4K. Be mindful. This guy might be more expensive, but most people are just going to stick the CDMs in their team. Long and short of it. But again, 4.5 to 5K on him at the moment, which is not bad at all. But he's not saying that at that minute. People know it's high. Just be mindful of that. So now, what are your two choices? You've got to think realistically here in terms of your two choices when it comes to these silvers and the two ways of trading that I showed you yesterday. Watch that video. First one is flipping is how you flip. So you learn your prices to flip each day. So you go on, check the prices, and then just go through those filters, flipping, buying, basically. Right? Buy and flipping even. You don't want to flip them buy, you want to buy them flip. But you then need to think about, okay, if it comes to Thursday and the market crashes off, is it going to bounce back to the price you're seeing now? Probably not. So factor that in when you're buying on Thursday or buying when the silver supply. So tonight, I'm doing this live on Twitch right now. If you want to watch it, come over and watch it. But tonight, if you want any way, shape or form, if you are thinking, okay, cool, silver's come out and these drop off. If there's not a heavy silver supply, they'll probably climb back to where they were tomorrow morning. They will. Heavy silver supply means they'll drop off and they'll climb back slower and won't get back to that level for a little bit, maybe a few days. So be mindful of that in your buy prices. Don't buy on the basis they're going to hit straight away back to that price, because they might not. That's the best advice I can give you. But that's going to be the end of the video. If you are new around here, subscribe down below. I am live on Twitch right now. Come and watch this video. Come watch me stream, sorry, and I can show you this stuff all live. But for now, lads, I'm out. Peace out. Speak to you soon.